The Witcher 3 is in other people's opinion one of the best RPGs that ever existed, and in this video I will try to unlock the Platinum trophy, which won't be easy at all. The Witcher 3 is a 7 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. The reason for this difficulty spike are these 3 trophies: Walk the Path, Card Collector and Master Marksman. I bought The Witcher 3 in 2023 and tried to get into the game multiple times, but it never clicked. Hopefully it will be different this time. Let's get started with the trophy hunt. The first thing we see, Geralt's feet. Yennefer is also there. She is completely naked. After Geralt washed himself, we got to the balcony and we enjoy the view. Ciri is training with a sword down there. But then, suddenly, Geralt sees something. Randomly, the Wild Hunt appeared with a giant ship. Turns out it's just a dream. We were sleeping in the woods with Vesemir. But I can't include everything in this video because the game is just too long. There are so many cutscenes. The main quest that I can complete is to kill the monster. We will earn some informations on Yennefer. We search for her right now, and if we defeat this monster we will earn some informations. But first we have to kill it. We killed the monster, very good. We got back to the bar. A lady seems to be angry at the woman behind the counter. Then she crushed her skull on the desk multiple times. Of course Geralt and Vesemir can't just watch. The rookies hate witchers, I think, so they attacked us. Then I earned these 2 trophies here. First trophy, Butcher of Blaviken, for which we have to complete and kill 5 opponents in under 10 seconds. Second trophy, killing 5 foes in a fight without taking damage and without using Gwent. After that, Vesemir and Geralt wanted to leave the bar. Then a beautiful lady approached the bar. It's Yennefer. She needs our help, but we need to travel to Vesemir. She will explain more when we got there. The journey begins. But on the way the Wild Hunt appeared. We tried to escape. Yen destroyed a bridge. Like that we managed to escape. We arrived at Vesemir, and because the king wants to speak with us, we need to change our look. Clothes, hair and beard. Like that we entered the office of the king. He grants us a mission. We need to find Ciri. This is his request, but we won't do it for him. Ciri is pretty old now, so she looks different. After talking to the king, Yennefer showed us a picture of Ciri. Then we arrived at Velen. I tried to find the Baron. He was dancing with a lady. Ciri went to him. She was in danger. He is talking about the past when Ciri arrived here. Monsters were following Ciri. She fell, but now we can play as Ciri for the first time. There are many wolves in this forest. After killing them, Ciri heard a girl walking on the tree. She jumped down and she said a werewolf is in this area. While searching the werewolf, Ciri found a corpse, so we examined it.
Seems to suggest a fiend.
We gathered enough information to locate the werewolf. He was trying to eat another human. We're gonna put an end to this by killing this wolf. We defeated the wolf and saved the guy. He leads Ciri to the Baron, where we get fed, then back to Geralt. For more information we need to find the family of the Baron. The first step is to search the room of his wife and children. Then we found enough. I talked to the Baron and he's talking about someone who could help us. We need to get to him so we can find the family. But before we go, we have to defeat him at Gwent. Because for a trophy we need to collect all the Gwent cards. This trophy is missable, pretty annoying. But I'm following a guide so I don't miss anything. After that I got to a horse race. We need to win all of them to earn the trophy Fast and Furious. There are 11 races. This trophy is also missable. Back to the quest of the Baron. The friend he was talking about got attacked by bandits. We need to kill them first so we can talk to him. After killing them, I talk about the Baron's family. Before he can help us, we need to find Princess. It's a goat. Yes, you heard right. With a bell, I can lure the goat towards the house.
Here, princess.
But on the way a bear appeared, so I need to kill him first. Then I got back with Princess. He used the goat to summon a ghost. Now we gathered enough information. We also have a little clue why the family escaped. The Baron abused his wife. After I continued the quest, I wanted to complete a fistfight tournament. This is similar to the horse race trophy. For the trophy Brawl Master, I need to complete all the fistfights. There are 14 in total, starting with the first one right here. After that I bought some Gwent cards. Remember, I need to collect all of them for a trophy. Then we get introduced to a new NPC. Her name Keira Metz. After she talked to the people, she disappeared. We examined a skull and a portal opened. We entered and we got to a small castle. Then we see Keira is taking a bath. She's fully exposed. I don't know if I can show this here on YouTube. We told her that we try to find Ciri. She said she knows someone who saw her, a elf. We go with her into a giant cave. The cave offers some dangerous threats, but the first thing we found is a message from the elf for Ciri. I activated a portal by touching the wall. Got through it, but there was our first threat, a giant golem. He is a guardian for this area. After defeating the Guardian, I collected some recipes, and like that I earned the trophy Let's Cook. The Wild Hunt is in front of us. We have to fight our way through these portals. I can destroy them by using the Earden, but there's a problem. When I leave Keira's area, I take damage from the ice. But when I don't destroy the portals like this, enemies will spawn, and they can deal way more damage. So I have to do my best. Wasn't easy, but I managed through this. Keira Metz almost passed out, but we grabbed her.
Just don't faint on me.
Then we followed the warrior of the Wild Hunt. He was waiting for us.
Step back.
Then I slayed him. He was a tough enemy. After that we found another message of the elf. He said this base isn't safe anymore. He said Ciri needs to go, but he didn't say the exact position or location. So no big informations. Keira gave me an amulet or talisman, I don't know. But with that I can destroy illusions. I wanted to continue the quest of Keira Metz, so I got to a tower. There are a lot of rats. Then I found a secret passage by triggering a button. I went up there and by using the lamp, I found a ghost. She got eaten alive by the rats. She asked me to bring her remains to her friend. She loved him. He can't lift the curse. He was traumatized, but he agreed to bury her remains. After that I got back to Keira Metz and told her about the ghost. Then she wanted to go on a date with us. She also changed our clothes. I agreed and went to this beautiful place here. We eat and drink. Randomly she disappeared.
Alright, that's enough.
I tried to find her, she was in the ocean. Then this happened. They both fell asleep. When I woke up, Keira was gone. I followed her tracks to the island. She stole some papers from the tower, a bioweapon. With that, she wants to buy her freedom. I offered her to go to Kaer Morhen, and she said yes. Like that, we are one step closer to the trophy full crew. For this trophy, we have to gather all allies. Later, more to that. But first, I got the trophy Friends with Benefits. I got back to Gwent, and I can earn a trophy for defeating this opponent only with neutral cards. Then the trophy pop Geralt and friends. Then we got to a bar, I think, and we see 3's after a long time. 3's has to finish some stuff in the city, so we went for a walk. I told 3's about Ciri and that we search for her. She doesn't know where Ciri is. After that I created some bombs. Then we took on a task. We have to lure the rats out of this warehouse. In our team, 3's. We talked a little bit.
Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness.
Finally, we lured out the rats. The guy who gave us the contract came in, but then more men came. They want to catch 3's on her head as a bounty. We're gonna slay them all. After that I forced him to pay 3's. In the next mission I need to go to a dreamer. She could help us to find Ciri. I got in, but I couldn't wake her up. Turns out that a kid is the reason for this. He's doing this so he can stay in the house. So I offer him a deal. He has to wake up the lady and I will tell the house owner that you can't lift the curse of the house. He said yes, so we have an agreement. I got back to the lady, she woke up. Nice.
horrible nightmares.
Then I told the house owner that the house is still haunted. After that I went to another box fight. As you know, for a trophy we need to complete them all. After buying some Gwent cards, I got to the Dreamer. The only way to find Ciri is to be honest with her. Geralt is not known for talking about his feelings. She noticed that. Geralt got onto the bed, now he can start dreaming. We see an old friend, his name is Dandelion. He tried something, but we didn't see much. The dream is over and the woman wished us luck on our journey. Before we can find Ciri, I have to find Dandelion. So we got to another old friend. His name is Zoltan. He has a problem with some bandits.
Spring cleaning. I've got to put them all out. Care to join me?
We killed them all. We asked him about Dandelion. He disappeared. Before that happened, he had some fun with these women. We're gonna ask them about Dandelion. Turns out that Dandelion fell in love with a girl called Priscilla. We asked Zoltan about this girl. Priscilla has to play in a bar. We went there, she sings for 4 minutes. She has a beautiful voice. After the play, we asked her about Dandelion. Then we fought against some enemies in the bathhouse. I can earn a trophy here called Care More and Trained. I just had to perform 10 effective counterattacks. Then we tried to find a guy called Hurensohn. First I have to fight my way through the building, but at the end I only found a dwarf.
Take care of yourself.
After that I can earn the trophy called Bookworm. For this trophy I just had to read 30 books, journals or notice. Triss and Geralt have a plan. I will deliver Triss to Menge. They hate the witches. Menge got a torturer in his rose. Triss is screaming, they are already torturing her. We have to stay calm, keep our facade. Menge said we should check on Triss because it got very quiet in there. She destroyed her chains and uses magic to kill Menge. We escaped out of this building to get to another old friend called Roach. I played Gwent against him. There are few side quests to play against good Gwent players. After that I bought some bomb, Reciped. I can earn the trophy Bombardier by doing this. Then I crafted all the bombs. Now I'm going to help an old friend. It's Roach again. We want to go to the king. As you know, I tried to find Hurensohn. He knew where he is and he gifted him to us. Later he will ask us for a favor. But before that I got to Hurensohn's safe house. I think he killed over 10 women here. And he kept them in the house, the bodies, the corpses. He was washing his face. Then Geralt punched him a few times. Then Hurensohn started to talk about Ciri. We see Dandelion with Ciri. Finally we can play as Ciri again. Then we see that Hurensohn is torturing Dudu.
Blimey, Junior! Anyone tell you that?
We fight him now.
You can! Got you, little whore.
Ciri helps Dudu. Then the guards came up. I slayed their heads off, back to Geralt. We get attacked by the guards. The whole area is surrounded with guards. As we know, Dudu is gone. We don't know where he is, but we can lure him out with Priscilla. She said that Dudu loves stage plays. So Geralt and Priscilla are working on a stage play. It's gonna be comedy, very important. Writing the stage script was insanely boring. That's why I've decided to do some fist fights. We need to promote the stage play. That's why I hired this weird looking idiot for 70 crowns. We worked a lot now, so we're gonna go to a party with Triss. But first I bought some masks. Before we can go to Triss, I have to play on the stage to lure Dudu out. Geralt is playing the prince and Priscilla is the princess. We finally start the stage play. And there is our friend Dudu. Then I asked him to turn into Cyrilla, but now we can get to Triss. We go to the mask party, then I got to an NPC. I have to play Gwent against him 2 times. He has a missable card, it's Dandelion. Triss and Geralt drink some stuff together and Triss got pretty drunk.
There are completely entire nude.
She tried to run away, but I followed her through the maze. There she is, very happy. We caught her and then we cheated on Yennefer. After a few hours, I wanted to leave the maze. Because I was wearing the panther mask, this lady thought I was someone else. That's why we need to kill the bandits. Then finally we got back to 3's. She said we shouldn't go further, and there she rides away. Then I landed at a horse race tournament. I need to defeat 2 opponents. Then I unlocked the final race of this tournament. We need to defeat Luke Wiggleboot. Back to the main quest. Geralt, Zoltan and Priscilla want a free dandelion. The guards are transporting him through the area. We attacked, but dandelion got captured. We needed to find him. The soldiers ran into a house. One of the NPCs gave me the key to the cellar. There is dandelion.
Shut up and fight.
After I saved him, I got the trophy, a friend in need. Then he told us about Ciri. Ciri and Dandelion tried to escape the guards. They got into a fight. Randomly, Cirilla teleported away. That's it for the quest, and I reached level 12. For a trophy called Munchkin, I need to level up to 35. Roach needed our help with Vess. She's a warrior in Roach's army. We need to save her. I really like Vess, but sadly she isn't that important for the story.
You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, and instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open.
You're not my father, Roach. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
As you know, the Baron wanted me to find his wife and daughter, so I want to get back to him. He's pretty drunk and he challenged me to a fist fight.
Shit, fire spreading.
He was pretty weak.
We need to talk.
Geralt asked him where the grave of the abortion is. So we're gonna go to the grave, but the grave was empty. In the distance, a ugly creature approached us. It's the Baron's son. On the way to the main base, we got attacked by some ghosts. I needed to calm the baby down by using the Xe sign. We made it, but it isn't over yet. We need to bury the baby. Then it will lead us to the Baron's family. On the way, I activated a Witcher contract. Remember, I need to complete all of them for a trophy called Geralt the Professional. There are 26 in total. Then I found the monster. Back to the main quest, and we find out that the Baron abused his family. That's what the people said, and that's the reason why they escaped. Then to another fist fight. The game really tries to destroy the trophy here for us. This guy asked me to lose on purpose. Of course, I've beaten the shit out of him. Then I got to another Witcher contract. Killing this monster will complete this contract. But I also got a trophy called Even Odds. For this I had to kill monsters on a contract without using potions, signs, bombs, oils or mutation. But I can earn another trophy called All In, for which we have to win a round of Gwent with 3 hero cards. So far I only have 3, but I was very lucky. I found a cave and got inside, but inside there was a weird tree. It tried to trick me. But as you know, I'm a Witcher, so he couldn't fool me, and when he noticed that, he got pretty angry. He turned into a boss fight. back to another Witcher contract. This time a bird. I got to the NPC and collected my reward. Immediately to the next contract. At the end of them, always a boss fight. Right now I'm playing on normal, but later I have to complete the whole game on the hardest difficulty. I wasn't the best at the game, that's why I had to start on normal. Then getting money back, so I got my money and then back to the main quest. As you know, we found out that the wife of the Baron is in the swamp. I got to the location, but there are 3 witches and they have seen Ciri. They told us about her and how they wanted to eat her because she's carrying the elder blood. Luckily she escaped before this happened, but the wild hunt appeared. Ciri tried to escape and at the end she fell onto a ground. Suddenly the witches stopped talking and disappeared. Now I can earn a trophy for a Witcher contract that I completed earlier. This trophy is called Shrieker and I got it. Also at the end of the video I will talk about the game, my opinion on it. Then I informed the Baron. He told us his story with Ciri. They got attacked by a monster. I pushed it away with Ciri, but suddenly the Baron got grabbed. He's surviving up there. Then Ciri teleported to the Baron. Look for yourself what happened. Then we got back to Geralt. Randomly, the ugliest man alive ran into the office. He will be important, but more to that later. First we earned the trophy Family Counselor. We found the Baron's wife and daughter. Like that we popped the trophy. Because we are here at the Baron's base, it's time to challenge the Baron's general to a fist fight. Then I bought some Gwent cards. Remember, I need to collect all of them. The next Witcher contract wasn't that easy. I fought against the ghost. We've got another horse race, but this is different from the others. You have to follow the road. If you drift off a little bit, you will fail and you have to restart. This was really annoying. But I managed to get through this and became first. This race was illegal, so the guards aren't happy, so we escaped. We get back to work by starting another Witcher contract. I have to kill a Doppler, and for that I will also earn a trophy. I read a letter in his room. I followed his tales and found these 2 NPCs. The Doppler tried to escape.
Always the same old shit.
Then he turns into Geralt.
Please, stop. I surrender.
But he isn't as good as Geralt. He lost and we talked with him. I spared him and also gave him some advice. Because of that, I got some money. Then I told the NPC that I made it. After that, I got the trophy out of the way. Oh yeah, back to Triss. The mood in this house isn't pretty. The woman wants Triss's chain. And Triss said, okay, I give it to you. And after that, we go outside. Some witch hunters were waiting here. We got to a bar where all the witches and magicians are hiding. Today is the day for them to leave Novigrad. Before we execute our plan, Triss wants to give a speech.
We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today, but we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us. We'll meet there.
Then I got to the sewers. Through here we can leave this place quietly. Triss and I destroyed all the threats on the way. Then we got to the harbor.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
But the witch hunters appeared. Killing them won't be easy, but I managed to do it. Now saying goodbye to Triss. I know that most people would say, stay with me, but I know that Triss wants to leave. So the best thing for Triss is to leave. Even if it hurts, we have to let her go.
Take care, and give Ciri a kiss from me once you find her.
Now I started the big Gwent tournament. This is really important, because for a trophy called Gwentmaster I need to win against T-Bolt. The only way to reach him is by defeating the other opponents. The elf was pretty easy, but because I won he got angry and started a fist fight against me. Of course he's no enemy. Then finally to T-Bolt. Defeating him at Gwent will grant us the trophy Gwent Master.
Superb match.
After that, I can finally travel to Skellige for 1000 crowns. I never made it to this point in the game. This is my first time. I'm so excited, man. It will be my 200th platinum trophy. But on the way to Skellige, we got attacked. We defended ourselves by killing them all. A few hours later, Geralt is lying on the beach in Skellige. At Skellige, I immediately started the next Witcher contract. Wasn't easy, but I managed to kill them. Then I tried to ride to the harbor of Skellige.
Can't I play today, Dad?
The king is being buried. They put him on the boat, his corpse. A woman wants to kill herself with him. Then we meet Yennefer again. She needs to talk to us about Ciri.
A disaster brought about by a burst of magic.
After talking to Yennefer, I got to this NPC to collect my reward. He's pissed off because I wanted all of his money. I got to another fist fight, but again the game tries to fool me by having compassion for this guy. Because his girl is watching, but I said no. I destroyed him and then his girl went away. If you have a girl like this, immediately cut rope and get out of there. Then I changed my clothes as Yennefer said. Just look at this, guys. So beautiful, this game. I hope The Witcher 4 is similar to this game with Ciri. We got to Yennefer and she's talking to the queen. Yennefer introduced me, but she didn't want to
But on a
talk.
day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
We got to this group of people. They challenged me to a horse race, but I don't want to do it right now. I wanted to go to a lab with Yennefer, but Lugos was in our way. He's pretty drunk. Then he started to punch me. I gave him what he wanted. I punched him on the ground. After that, Yennefer and Geralt are on the way to the labor. We got to a trap. Then these animals became alive.
What's happening?
Then we finally found the mask. But there is an enemy who protects the mask. Some gas got into the room, so we have to find a way out of here. Yennefer wants to teleport us out of here, so we got back to the party. We see the kids, they decide if they want to become king or not. We see that Ceres is throwing her knife on the table. This means she wants to become the queen. Then I jumped off the castle. After stealing the mask, we want to use it to find Ciri. We can use the mask in the forest. This guy warned us about the mask. It's dangerous. And if you use the mask once, it's worthless. But Yennefer didn't listen. I got back to her and the enemy appeared. On the way there were a few more enemies. We found out that someone died here. Yennefer puts this tree away like that. We discovered a corpse. He's from the Wild Hunt. I completed this quest and immediately the next, because for this one I will earn a trophy called Necromancer. We asked these ladies for help. They agreed, so we got to the garden. Someone was waiting there. Then I got into a cave. I discovered a corpse. Yennefer said I should drag his body out of the cave. And Yennefer said she could revive the body. Then we're gonna ask him some questions about Ciri. Ciri and the elf fell from the sky. After that, the elf delivered Ciri to this guy. He should take care of her. Ciri slept, but then she woke up. In front of us is this guy. His sister came and she wants to take a bath with us. I followed her to the bathtub. We take our clothes off and go into the bathtub. Her mother is here as well. We were talking a little bit. Before I go, I jumped into the pool. So then I took my clothes back on. I got to the horses, but something happened. The wild hunt appeared, so we have to fight against these soldiers. Then I escaped to the horses, we ride away. The elf was there with a boat. He kidnapped Ciri. Our friend got killed by the wild hunt. But he wasn't dead yet. He woke up and he saw the ugliest man alive, Uma. As we know, the Baron has him. So he will be our next goal. We summoned the corpse in his garden, and because of that, the garden is dying. The woman said that everyone warned them about Yennefer. Then we left the garden and I got the trophy Necromancer. After that I bought some Gwent cards. I take on the next mission. I need to find Ceres. She disappeared, but I don't know where to get the information. I saved a random guy. He told me where he saw Ceres for the last time. I got to a pretty ugly house on the mountain. I heard some sounds outside. It's Ceres. She told us about someone. She wants to help him. So we got with her to this village. Then we got to this man. He's hearing some voices. After that I wanted to get the remains of his brother, Aki. I had to dive deep into the water. We got back with Aki's remains, but this guy destroyed his own eye. After seeing that, Geralt knew what happened. It's a him, very rare. He knows how to defeat it, and Ceres has a plan as well. Ceres stole this baby. That's her plan. She said I need to throw the baby into the oven. Geralt sealed the oven. Then Ceres came back with the real baby, and that defeated the him. Like that we completed the quest. Then to another Witcher contract. A monster created a little place for his eggs. So I finished the contract, but I will collect my reward later. First I'm going to save these warriors. This is the son of Krach. He's the only one who survived, but there is a chance that someone else survived as well. So we got to this mountain. We see that someone is sitting in a cave. We want to free him, but a giant is sleeping in this cave. I have to avoid the snow. Then I collected the key. I opened the cave, but this idiot smacked the giant's head. The giant got pretty angry, so we had to fight against him. I defeated the giant. It wasn't easy, but I did it. And I got to level 20, back to the castle. I'm going to talk to Krach, but on the way we see Ceres and Krach's son. They argue. Then I got to Krach. He gave me a sword. Randomly we hear some noises from the party. Bears are in the castle and they killed all of the guests. Luckily Ceres survived. For me, she's the best NPC here. Ceres and Geralt try to find out where these bears came from. Meat was the reason. It turned humans into bears. I followed Ceres into the cellar. The barrel was open. I examined it. Randomly, we got attacked with a bottle of alcohol. Ceres and I ran out of the cellar. Ceres found a piece of fabric. She knows who it belongs to. His name Arnvold. He tried to escape with a horse. I caught him and we talked with him. He told us that the former queen planned all of this. He gave us some letters, evidences that we could use against her. We gathered all people with power in Skellige. We told them everything. They didn't believe us. She said she doesn't know what we are talking about, but her son is confessing everything. He said that his mother wanted him to leave the castle before the bears came in, so they believe us now. Berna is sentenced to death. Then the new king gets crowned. Ceres is the queen, and we earn the trophy Kingmaker. An asshole gave me another quest. I have to force a monk to speak again, so we're gonna annoy him. It worked, but it turns out we got hired just to break his silence, and the quest owner just laughed his ass off. If he fools me again, I'm going to execute him. Back with another horse race. This one was pretty short. Immediately after that, another one. We're gonna learn a bit more about alchemy. I tried to find the entrance of a cave. First I fight against some enemies, then I got to the cave, but another threat appeared, a cyclops.
Rats down right front.
After killing him, I used the equipment. I need to complete this side quest to unlock a Gwent card. More to that later. But first, back to the main quest. I got to the Baron's camp, but he isn't here. So I told the general that I'm going to take Uma with me.
Hey, little guy.
I took Uma, but he tried to catch a rat. That's why I grabbed him to put him on my horse. We tried to travel back to Kaer Morhen. On the way we meet some guards of the Empress. He said we need to go to him now to talk about Ciri. We brought Uma with us. Of course he is angry at us. I told him that Uma could be his daughter.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
After we talked to him, we got back on the road to finally get back to Kaer Morhen. Our friend Vesemir was awaiting us. Vesemir took Uma so we can find Eskil. He's another witcher. He's trying to kill a monster. He uses a goat as bait. This is the first time we see him. Every witcher except for Vesemir has a scar on his face. We were talking about some stuff. Suddenly the monster appeared. I attacked him and dealt some damage, but he escaped. Trying to find his tracks, I found a cave, and here I killed the monster. After that, Eskil and I were riding back to Kaer Morhen. We meet another witcher, his name is Lambert. He said we should go to his boat. Then I went to Yennefer. She's trying to use some crystals. She's angry. She's showing her anger by teleporting us to this river. I got to Lambert and he says his boat was right here. So we try to find the boat. The boat is right here. The problem is that some enemies are nearby. After we killed them, I got onto the boat, but Lambert is driving. We arrived at another cave. Nice, but we need to get higher. The trolls don't want to let us pass, but I can handle it. By giving our weapons to them, we can pass.
We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We got to another destination. By firing up some torches, Lambert can do his thing. While we wait, Lambert told us his story. He hates to be a witcher.
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night.
After our trip, we finally tried to free Uma. Someone is hiding inside of him. I crafted some herbs. We need them for Uma. Yennefer is keeping him steady. She has to do this for a long time now. If she cancels the spell, Uma would explode. After some hours, Uma was ready. We catch the ghost, or whatever this is, in the box. We made it. But it isn't Ciri, it is the elf. He helped her. The good thing is, he has some informations about Ciri. Ciri is on an island. Our plan is to gather all our friends to fight the wild hunt at Kaer Morhen. We will also earn a trophy for having all our friends at Kaer Morhen to fight the wild hunt. I gathered some friends. Before I continue this, I'm going to complete another Witcher contract, the Wild Lady. She wasn't easy, but I did it. Then back to gathering more crew members. Earlier I told you about the alchemy side quest, and I completed it. That's how I unlocked the option playing Gwent. I won and got the card. Immediately to Krach, he said he can come to Kaer Morhen, but he has a weapon for us. Then I talked to Ceres. She can't as well, but she is sending her best warriors to us. She also told us to ask her brother. He agreed to come, and like that I earned the trophy full crew. We're gonna ride this boat, and we drive to the island to finally find Ciri. We will earn a trophy when I find her. We follow a pearl through the spooky area. On the island I found a house. I talked to the people inside, but they don't want to open the door. He's talking about some friends. They are missing. They will open the door if I find them. Wandering around the whole island, I found the first person. He was standing on a big rock. I told him to come down, then he died because of fall damage. I saw a tower, I went up and someone was sleeping in there. So I woke him up and he's one of the missing friends. So I'm going to take him to the house. But on the way we have to protect him. Then I got to the house and they finally opened the door. One of them mentioned that a girl is inside. She isn't moving anymore. We got inside and we see Ciri is dead. While Geralt was hugging her, this white pearl flew into her mouth and she became alive again. A few hours later we sit at the fire. Ciri tells us some stories. Then we got to the boat. The dwarves disappeared and the wild hunt is approaching the island. Ciri is our only way out. She teleported us to Kaer Morhen. But before that I earned the trophy something more. We see Vesemir is taking care of the horses. Suddenly, Geralt and Ciri teleported to Kaer Morhen. Yennefer ran down, here to see Ciri. Whoa, slowly, Yennefer. Triss came as well. Then I entered the castle. As you know, we gathered everyone. They will fight with us against the wild hunt, so we craft a plan. Ciri's part is to stay in the castle. Of course she doesn't like this. I told her that the hunt won't catch her. After that everyone is getting ready to fight. Eskel, Vesemir, Triss, Geralt and many more. The ice is approaching. The wild hunt is nearby, which means Geralt and Lambert have to ride into the forest. Yennefer is preparing a spell to protect the castle. Back to Geralt and Lambert. Luckily we are invincible. We have to destroy 3 portals. And then we try to contact Triss, but she didn't throw her firestones. Ciri should have stayed in the castle, but she ran outside. Vesemir tried to stop her, but she didn't listen. Now we play as Ciri. We have to help Triss. Something is going on up there. We helped her, but a portal appeared and a soldier almost killed Ciri, but Triss saved her. Back to Lambert and Geralt. They fight, then some rocks exploded. Lambert was fast enough casting Gwent to save Geralt. We survived and we ride back to Kaer Morhen. Vesemir told me to close the gate. This was close, but I did it. The soldiers tried to break through. Lambert was in trouble, but Keira Metz saved him by killing them all at once. Then I ran to the gate. Vesemir destroyed the gate so they can come in. I helped Triss, but Ciri wants to help Eskel. He is in big trouble. He stands in front of the Wild Hunt's general. Eskel almost died, but Ciri was fast enough to save him. As Ciri, I fought my way back to Geralt and Vesemir. Then we had to destroy all the portals that spawn inside this area, but they broke through the gate. Everyone was frozen except for Ciri and Vesemir. Eredin grabbed Ciri. Vesemir tries to save her by fighting against Eredin, but Vesemir got hit. Now he gets grabbed by this general. Ciri wants to go with Eredin to save Vesemir, but suddenly he grabbed a knife, pushed it into the stomach of this guy. The general got angry and killed Vesemir by breaking his neck. Ciri loses control and her power goes wild. Because of Ciri, the Wild Hunt had to escape. Avallac'h uses his magic to calm her down. Finally, the others are back, but they are only bad news. Geralt sees his old friend lying there. He's dead, Vesemir. I really liked him and I didn't expect that. Then Geralt said he can't cry because he doesn't know how. He's a witcher, that's the reason I think. We pay our final respect to Vesemir by the burial. Geralt is going to burn Vesemir's corpse. Ciri brought some flowers for him. Geralt seems insanely sad. Without crying, after talking to Avallac'h, we drank with Ciri. On the next day, Ciri woke Geralt up. Ciri has already saddled the horses. She asked to go somewhere. So I said yes, we go to Velen. We got to this mountain. We have a clue that the 3 witches and the general of the Wild Hunt might be here. We got to the lady of this camp and she told us we had to pass an exam first. If we are successful, we can go to the mountain. We simply have to grab this coin out of the water. I did it, wasn't that difficult, so we can go to the mountain now. There was a creature waiting for us in the mountain. He looks like a devil. I showed him the coin, he would know what it means. But turns out it's a death sentence. I fight against Fugos. I had to kill him.
Son of a bitch.
Ciri wants to fight against Imlerith, but Geralt said no. The only way to sort this out is with rock, paper, scissors. Geralt is going to fight Imlerith and Ciri the witches. First we play as Ciri and we approach the 3 witches. They already cook another meal. Appearances are deceptive. The witches don't really look like that. They look like this, ugly, fat and musty. But I will stop them now by fighting against them. This is a boss fight including 3 opponents. This boss isn't easy.
You've talked enough.
Finally, the fight is over. Seems like they are all dead, but randomly one of the witches flew away. We failed because one of them survived. We switched to Geralt and we have to face Imlerith now, a general of the Wild Hunt. As we see, he gathered some succubuses to celebrate his success. He knew that we would appear here today. We stopped talking and we started fighting. His weapons are a shield and a sting. We did it. But he isn't dead yet. He grabbed Geralt and asked him, "Where did you learn to fight like this?" Geralt with anger burns his whole face. Picks up the sting and uses it to destroy his face. Geralt and Ciri are sitting on the mountain, hugging each other. We told the residents that the witches are gone. They didn't react happily. They can build their own city if they want to. After that we got back to Novigrad, but this time with Ciri. We got to Zoltan, Dandelion is here as well. Ciri is pretty tired, so she went with Dandelion, who is going to show her her room. I got to Avalok. He said we can defeat the Wild Hunt by recruiting one of the Wild Hunt's teammates. Giels is his name. He's a elf like Avalok. He loved his king. We can recruit him by showing the truth that Eredin killed the king. With Avalok we are on our way to find the portal. We landed in a new dimension, a desert. This is the way out, some broken ruins. We wanted to go, but suddenly we got attacked by some insects. Then we landed in a new world with poison surrounding the area. I got to a portal, but this time I teleported into the water. I was fast enough to get out of here, but now our last task. Surviving the ice and windy frost. On the way I died once, but I didn't give up there. Because in the distance I saw a tower with light. This might be Everlock. By using the houses, I can protect myself from the ice and storm. I finally reached the tower. Everlock is here. Together we go through the portal and we land in the palace of the Viceroy Giles. Right now he's drawing, but I didn't expect to see a naked lady. We told him that we want to recruit him. Ciri and Corrine are waiting for us to arrive. They got back. Then Everlock is going to show Giles the truth. By using Corrine, he can show how Eredin poisoned the king. After he saw that, he assured us that he wouldn't come to help Eredin anymore. And he also told us that we have to find the Sunstone. The stone is located in Skellige. With the stone we can call the Naglfar. Eredin will be there as well. Dan hugging Ciri again. And like that I earned the trophy Xenonaut. Just another story trophy. Ciri told us she has to do some stuff in the city, so I'm going with her. The first thing we do, we visit the asshole Hurensohn again. He can't even stand up. Ciri, she wanted to kill him, but letting him alive is even more pain. After that she's saying thank you to everyone who helped her. Then I completed the quest, but now I need to get back to Dijkstra. For a trophy we need to help him to assassinate King Radovid. We want to lure him out by saying that we have informations on Philippa. Before continuing the quest, I'm going to earn the trophy Mutant. For this trophy I need to fill all the mutation slots. There it is, Mutant. Back to the quest. Radovid is hiding on a ship. It won't be easy to convince him, but we convince him by giving him a ring. This ring belonged to his father. He agreed to leave the ship. We told Radovid everything, but he said kill the Witcher. Our teammates saved us. We killed the guards on the way. We got to the king. He's alone, no way out. Philippa was already there. She assassinated him from behind. This wasn't planned, but our mission is completed. Like that I got the trophy Assassin of Kings. We got back to the base, but Dijkstra betrayed us all. He wants to kill our friends, so we said we're gonna stay. We killed the guards and I sliced Dijkstra's head off. Then I got to a guard. He as well has a monster problem, so I took on another Witcher contract. I fast traveled to this area and I immediately got attacked by some ghouls. After killing them, some survivors came out of the house. I asked one of the survivors about a monster. He said inside the house is something. There's a secret passage. I follow the road and we see many corpses. Also this monster. Pretty ugly. Wasn't an easy monster, but I killed him. And for completing this quest I earned the trophy Fearless Vampire Slayer. After that I got to another Witcher contract. While investigating I found a big stone creature. I'm trying to defeat him. So I got to the quest owner to collect my reward and also to get my trophy Ashes to Ashes. Back to the main quest. We have to help another witch. Her name, Margarita. She's locked up in a prison. Yennefer is not coming with us, so we have to help Margarita alone. I jumped into the dirty water. While going through the sewers I had to defeat some enemies. I also killed some witch hunters. Then I finally found Margarita. But I need to find a key for her cell. A soldier has the key, so I need to kill him. I looted his corpse. I got the key, and he also has some missable Gwent cards. Back to Margarita. After the hard work, Yennefer appears and she wants to teleport her out of here. And we have to get out of here without a portal. Luckily, all the enemies are dead. I just jumped out of the castle and that completed the quest. I got back to the bar and Ciri has a problem, so she came to me. I told Ciri that I'm here for her. Philippa and Margarita want to recruit her for the lodge. The reaction of Ciri shows that she doesn't want to do anything with them. We did everything in Novigrad that we had to do. Now we can travel to Skellige. Everlock already has a ship. We have to talk with the Emperor. Let's sail to Skellige. On the way, Geralt and Ciri laughed a lot. Yennefer discovered a fleet. It's the Emperor's fleet. Our plan is to enter the main ship at night. Before that I talked to Krach about Ermion. I need to find him. He actually told me where he is. I got to him but nearby is Lugos. He attacked us because he seemed to be a traitor. After killing a lot of soldiers I had to collect a missable Gwent card. We killed Lugos and then I talked to Ermion. He told us about the Sunstone and who could know the location of the stone. Before I continued the search for the Sunstone, I continued the fist fight quest to earn the trophies fight to the quest. I won. Now back to the main quest. I talked to this guy. He's searching for a white whale. I lied to him to get the informations I needed. I almost completed the quest, so there are only 2 more fist fights. But the opponent is a bear. His name is Olaf.
Shit.
I defeated Olaf and I left the ring. A random NPC told me there is another opponent. I told him that I would try to defeat the Master Brawler. Then I finally earned a trophy again, Brawler. Before we can use the arena, we have to help a ghost. No one managed to make him disappear. The only way he can go away is by letting him win. After I did it, I got to the NPCs to tell them that I can fight against the Master now. Turns out the champion is a troll. If I win this fight, I will complete the fist fight quest and I also will earn the trophy. This troll almost one-hits me. And my first fight against him ended up with a loss, but I didn't give up on him. I defeated him, of course, a epic and hard boss fight, but I earned the trophy Brawl Master. The Gwent card hunt is almost over. I defeated a few opponents at Gwent. I looked into the book and it says there are only 2 cards left that I haven't collected yet. It's been a long time since I've completed a horse race, and this will be the last one. If I win this, I will earn a trophy. I won the race first try and I earned the trophy fast and furious. I went back to the main quest. I'm going to visit the ship of the Emperor now. I got to the ship and I gave him the letter of Yennefer. Fringilla is here. I will also take her with me. We want to search for the Sunstone now. But first, Yennefer and Ciri want to visit the lab of Avallac'h. Philippa said it's okay. We traveled to the lab. While Yen tried to open the door, a golem woke up, so I tried to kill him. The golem is dead, so Ciri, Yennefer and Geralt went inside. He gathered a lot of information about all the people with the Elder Blood. Avallac'h also has a lady here. She said that Avallac'h doesn't like Ciri at all. Ciri is really upset now, so I wanted to cheer her up again by doing this. We get back to the boat after Ciri feels better. But before we get back to Avallac'h, Ciri wants to visit Skjall. He helped her. She didn't know that he's already dead. She asked me if I would come with her to visit his grave. We found his corpse. Ciri decided to create a grave for him, but some civilians didn't like that. So I told them this.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
Ciri punched one of them in the face. Now we can finally grab this sunstone. So I got to this location. Philippa is waiting for us. We entered the cave and the enemies were already awaiting us. Then I found a room filled with mirrors. We have to point them all into the same direction. After I did all of this, I found the sunstone. We did it. All preparations are finished. I got back to Avallac'h. I told him we are ready to kill Aradin. We traveled to Skellige and Vik. As we see, our teammates didn't wait for us. Avallac'h told Ciri that she won't take part at the war. Ciri doesn't like this. We are finished with planning. Evelok will use the Sunstone now to summon the Wild Hunt. We are on a ship, but the Wild Hunt's ice is too strong, and because of that we have to walk on foot now. The ice is stronger than ever because of the general's stab. Ciri wants to help, and for the first time Evelok agrees. Ciri is going to destroy the general's magic stab, and we finally play with her again. After following the road, I destroyed all the enemies in my way. I got to Caranthir. The boss fight wasn't difficult with Ciri, but then I had to play as Geralt. And kill Caranthir. Caranthir struggled, but he isn't dead yet.
You cannot win, even should you kill me.
He teleported us into the ocean, but we survived. Ciri is there as well. A ship saved Ciri, then she teleported away. Now to the last fight. Some enemies are in my way, but I'm going to fight against the king of the Wild Hunt. On the ship is our friend, Krach. He fights Aradin, but he's already too weak. Krach didn't give up. Aradin gave him a chance, then he did this. The fight against Aradin begins. I would say he's the hardest boss.
Show me your spins, pirouettes, and feints. I want to watch.
Geralt sliced his eye. Aradin said that Evelok betrayed us. Geralt was surrounded by the Wild Hunt's dogs. Then Yen saved me by a portal. I earned the trophy the king is dead. I told Yen that Evelok might have betrayed us, so we're gonna ride through the chaos. We got to the location. Evelok is here, but he created a big magic barrier. I got to Evelok after Yen helped us, but Evelok throws his weapon away. He said he helped Ciri, and he didn't lie. Ciri said she needs to stop the White Frost. I didn't want to stop her, so I said good luck on your way.
Good luck, Ciri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think.
She went into the portal. Ciri is going through the ice, and old memories with Geralt go through her head. A week later we got to the Emperor's castle, and here I have to play a Gwent game. I won, of course. Now we go to the Emperor. He asked where Ciri is. I told him that Ciri is dead. Then I last ride with a horse through Velen. My destination is this ugly castle, which we visited in the first act of the game. We met a blacksmith. He brought us our sword. The name Cyril. I gave him his money. Then we get to the bar from the beginning of the game. Someone is waiting for us. It's Ciri. I don't have to see her face to know that this is Ciri. She wants to test the sword.
Oh, beautiful. Let's try it out then.
Like that I got the trophy past the trial, and I also have the chance to pick up the last Gwent card. I earned Card Collector. As you see, the book is completed. After that I tried to buy all the skills in one skill tree. For the trophy, what was that? I have to attack, counter, cast a sign, and throw a bomb.
Oh, you're fucked. Yeah. Get him! Come on!
I was going for a trophy, randomly I popped the trophy Globy Trotter, for which I had to find 100 fast travel points. Now I can get back to the trophy Power Overwhelming. For this trophy I have to activate all possible Place of Power bonuses at the same time. I got to the last spot and earned the trophy Power Overwhelming. Now I try to go for the trophy Armed and Dangerous. I have to gather the whole armor set of a random Witcher gear. Also the steel and silver sword. I won't find the armor or swords. Only the construction plan is to find. When I find all the plans, I will go to a blacksmith to create the equipment. Then I finally pop the trophy Armed and Dangerous. The next trophy, the enemy of my enemy, I have to use the Axi sign to force one opponent to kill another. This took over half an hour, but I did it. The trophy Fire in the Hole was easier. I just had to bomb 10 monster nests. Then another trophy that I wanted to get, environmentally unfriendly. I have to kill 50 opponents using the environment. The next trophy, that is the evilest thing. I need to ignite gas produced by a Dragon's Dream bomb using a burning opponent. Pest Control is the next trophy. For this trophy I just have to destroy all monster nests in Velen, Skellige or Novigrad. I threw the bomb into the nest. Then I got the trophy. Wasn't that difficult. The trophy Humpty Dumpty. For this one I need to kill 10 opponents by knocking them off with the yard sign. This trophy isn't that easy because the power of the sign isn't strong enough to throw the enemies off the rock. So I had to lure the enemies to the rock, then dodge behind them to use the yard. It worked, but not always. Then I earned the trophy Humpty Dumpty. The trophy Overkill, I just have to make an opponent suffer from bleeding, poisoning and burning simultaneously. And I have to do it 10 times. For the last combat trophy Master Marksman, I have to headshot kill 50 enemies with a crossbow. This is a giant grind. You can see if you made a headshot when the screen shakes. It took over 2 hours. Then I finally unlocked Master Marksman. The problem is that the trophy clip wasn't there, only a picture. I tried to complete another Witcher contract. There are a few trophies tied to the Witcher contract. I have to complete all and some specific ones to earn the trophies. So I talked to the NPCs and we have to kill a monster, of course. So I strive through the forest to find out which monster killed all of these civilians. I got the informations I need, so I have to talk to Sven. That's the only way, because if I talk to Harold, I won't have a chance to kill the monster. The monster marked a woman, so I told Sven. So he did this thing. Now I'm going to do mine. Destroying these totems that lured the beast out. He has some wolves on his side. This wasn't too hard. I got the trophy Woodland Spirit, but when I came back to the village, Harold got murdered by Sven.
You people aren't worth the trouble.
Don't understand a thing, do you, Witcher? Guess you don't need to. Killing monsters, that's what you're good for.
He wasn't worth my breath, so I immediately took on another Witcher contract. This beast is strong. I fought against it and it fled away. I followed his trail, he was easier this time. I took my trophy and got back to the NPC to collect my reward. And I also earned the trophy Fiend or Foe, just had to complete the contract. The next Witcher contract should be the last one. I followed the trail of the monster through the forest. At the end I found him. I wanted to kill him, but he is just flying around. After I killed him, I earned my reward, but no trophy. I didn't know which Witcher contract I missed. There was one Witcher contract that I failed at the beginning of the game, but the trophy guide said it's not important for the trophy. I was trying to find the last one, but it took a few hours. Then I found one. I immediately rushed through the contract. At the end, I didn't pop a trophy, so I went on Google and I was scrolling through a list. Then I saw one mission. This contract only unlocks if you talk to an NPC in this village. I was happy, but the trophy didn't pop yet, so I have to play through the mission first. It's again a cave. Almost every Witcher contract leads into a cave. Hopefully this is the last one. Because if it is, I can finally start my deathmatch playthrough, but later more to that. I got to the top of the cave and here I found some monsters.
Let's dance. Wasn't them that attacked those people. Need to destroy the nests.
This giant monster was no joke. But he is dead now. We're gonna find out if this is the last Witcher contract. Yes it is. Geralt the Professional, finally. Just took multiple hours. Now, as I told you earlier, the next mission is Death March. The last obstacle I have to overcome to earn my shiny reward. I'm going to do it on New Game Plus. My first fight against some bandits wasn't too difficult. My first time as Ciri was pretty tough against this werewolf. I died a lot, but I managed to get through this boss fight. I accomplished way harder stuff than this fight, so no problem. A fist fight against the Baron is my next obstacle. He has a lot of health, and I'm pretty weak actually. That's why I have to parry every attack, to have a chance of dealing damage.
Ready.
Because it's so satisfying, I just watch how Geralt drowns the Baron. After that I had to help Keira Metz. The first hard section with her is in the cave, fighting against the Wild Hunt. They summoned 3 portals, but I can immediately destroy them by casting Jörden. But it's risky, because if I leave the magic shield of Keira, damage is dealt to Geralt because of the Ice Storm. but the risk is worth it because these dogs have way too much health on this difficulty. After this obstacle is gone, I have another one in front of me, the Wild Hunt Soldier. He's tough, the problem with him is that he heals himself at a specific point. While he heals, I have to defeat the dogs. They have way too much health again. At the end, I died 2 to 3 times, but I managed to kill him after that. The next threat is the fight against a monster, which I have to kill with Ciri. Was okay, easier than the Wild Hunt fight with Keira. The next obstacle are these bandits in the bathhouse. The problem is that I don't have my armor set and weapons, and I'm 1 to 2 hit if I'm lucky. Died 1 to 2 times, that's it. The next obstacle is the quest to find Hurensohn. The problem with finding him is that he is guarded by several bandits and soldiers. I have to fight my way through this whole house. This wasn't easy at all.
Pathetic.
After that I travel to Skellige, where I have to help Yen. This is completely annoying because the monsters here are way too powerful. I tried to survive, but they are so aggressive I couldn't find a way to defeat them. But the end, I made it out of there. The end to the Battle of Keira and this one is tough. First we have to defeat 3 portals of the Wild Hunt. Then I have to rescue Triss with Ciri. I did all of this without dying for now. The next step is to ride back with the horses. Then I closed the gate. Because I didn't complete Keira's side quest, I had to save Lambert by myself. The next step, closing the gate, is Ciri. Afterwards I have to kill all the soldiers inside the area. Also we have to destroy the portals. I did it. It wasn't easy, but one of the hardest sections of the game are over. But now we get to one of the most annoying fights of my life. It's against the 3 crones. They have way too much health. I'm 1 to 2 hit every time. I had to dodge minutes to regenerate my health. And last but not least, they are spamming their attacks. I just had a few opportunities to attack. The death counter is greatly over 30 here. This was the hardest fight with Ciri and so far in my Death March playthrough. But the biggest threat in the game are tons of enemies. There's luck involved if you get attacked by 10 to 20 enemies at once. But I already have some trouble fighting against 2 soldiers at once. I have to parry every attack. Also I need to do this hitless. I have to kill the boss of the soldiers and that is the problem. He has the key. I need to free Margarita.
Maybe painfully.
this?
So I have to kill everyone. It took half an hour, but I just had to pass this obstacle.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
Then we are here at the final battle. This boss in front of me is no joke. His name Karanfir. First I have to fight a Ciri. The second phase is with Geralt. In the second phase this boss will spam ice golems and they have way too much health. He will also shoot ice with his stab, and while he does all of this, he teleports away almost every 10 seconds. Insanely annoying. You will see what I mean.
Even should you kill me, cannot win. Not so simple. I know where that came from. You cannot win, even should you kill me.
It took over an hour, but I managed to kill him. The hardest fight in the game is, in my opinion, Aradin, the final boss fight. He has way too much health, he's way too strong. A little combo from him and I immediately died. Also, when his body is surrounded with ice, I deal even less damage than before. Okay, I think you understand what I mean now. As you know, this is the last obstacle in my way to earn the trophy. Deathmatch is almost over. This platinum was an insane journey, and this video is way too long, I think. And if you are still watching, just thank you and have fun watching me fail over and over again.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar.
did it. The king is dead. Took over 3 hours I think. Way too much, but it's over. Now to Ciri to complete the game. This time I'm going to choose a different ending, which turned out to be the biggest mistake of my life. Look for yourself. I have to fight another boss because of it. No, I didn't know that. So this will be the last boss. And when I kill the crown, I earn the platinum trophy. There it is. Ran the gauntlet, walked the path, and the limits of the possible. The platinum is mine. It took me over 79 hours. To platinum The Witcher 3, one of the greatest games I've ever played, but not the best. My opinion is simple. Every time a cutscene rolled in, I just had to smile, laugh and feel with the characters. Also the gameplay is really nice. I didn't like that much, but I managed through this gigantic game. It was beautiful, emotional and hilarious. Nothing more to say. If you want to see another video like this, you can click here on the screen to watch another Crab's Treasures Platinum Trophy, which I also managed to get, of course, because I don't fake videos, so see you there.